The story of Samudra Manthan. This part includes the story of Vinata's slavery, Garuda's birth, and Timingila. But first, we need to ask the question why Samudra Manthan happened. After the constant battle of the Devas and Asuras, when the immortality was fading, Lord Vishnu suggested to churn the ocean to have the ambrosia, the Amrit. Now we'll talk about the three pillars of Samudra Manthana. First is Mount Mandar, which was uprooted by Anantashesh. Second is Vasuki, the Serpent King. And third, Akupar, also famously known as the World Tortoise or the Kurma Avatar. Now, the churning begins. As the Naga Vasuki was raised up and down by the gods, black smoke and flaming winds issued from his mouth. From this smoke was created clouds with lightning in them. Tugged by the gods and the demons as they churned the ocean, there arose from Mandara a terrible roar. Like deep thunder in the clouds, all kinds of marine creatures were crushed by the great mountain. And then, this was the result. From the Samudra Manthan arose Lakshmi. Then arose the goddess of wine. And then arose the celestial jewel Kaustubha, which adorns Narayan's breast. After that, a white horse called Uchchahishrevaha, and then the moon. And at the last, then arose the beautiful god Dhanvantari, with a white pot in his hands, in which the ambrosia was. After this, the Asuras sneakily stole the Amrita. All hope was lost. Then came Mohini. The Lord took the Amrit from the Asuras and distributed it in the Devas. By trickery, an Asur named Rahu drank the Amrit, but Achyuta beheaded the Asur as soon as the Amrit reached his throat. Now, let's dial it a bit back. Remember him? This is Uchchahishrevaha. Uchchahishrevaha is a seven-headed flying horse created during the Samudra Manthana. It is considered the best of horses as prototype and king of the horses. Even Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita says, I am Uchchahishrevaha among the horses. Now let's talk about the bet. Vinata and Kadru placed a bet. Kadru claimed the divine horse will have a black tail. Vinata claimed the horse will be pure white. And whoever lost the bet will be the slave of another. But who is Vinata and Kadru, you may ask? This is the story of Vinata and Kadru. This story includes the stories of Samudra Manthan, Aruna and Garuda, and Timingila. Many years ago, in the era of the gods, Prajapati Daksh had two fair daughters, and these sisters had great beauty. Their names were Kadru and Vinata, and they were the wives of Kashyapa, who gave both of them a boon. Kadru wished to have 1,000 Nagas as her sons, equal to one another in splendor. Vinata asked for two sons, greater than Kadru's sons in strength, form, energy, and valor. Nurture the embryos with care. Saying this, the great ascetic Kashyapa went away to the forest, leaving his two wives satisfied with their boons. After a long time, Kadru gave birth to 1,000 eggs and Vinata gave birth to two eggs. Their happy maidservants kept these separately in steaming vessels, and 500 years passed. After 500 years, Kadru's sons emerged from the eggs, but nothing was seen to emerge from Vinata's two eggs. After waiting for some time, Vinata was getting impatient. Something bad was about to happen. Thereupon, that ascetic lady Vinata, impatient to have a son but ashamed and sorry, broke open one of the eggs and saw her son, with the upper part of the body formed, but the lower part was deformed. Then the child cursed his mother.
Oh, mother, Since out of avarice you broke upon this egg and didn't allow my body to be completely developed, you will be enslaved for 500 years by the woman you sought to equal. Oh, mother, your other illustrious son will set you free from slavery if you wait patiently and do not break upon the egg prematurely and deform his body like you have done mine. If you wish to have a son of unrivaled strength, you must patiently wait for his time of birth for 500 years.
Thus, cursing his mother Vinta, the sun rose into the sky. Aruna can be seen in the morning. He travels in front of Suryadev's chariot. The red hue before sunrise is called Aruna. This concludes the story of the birth of the Nagas and Aruna. But the story of Vinita and Kadru continues. So they started out to see the horse. On their way, they saw great ocean, the treasury of waters, full of fish that swallows whales. Temingila, a fish who swallows whales. Crowded with sharks and populated by thousands of other creatures of many forms, no other creature could approach it because of the perennial and terrible presence of crocodiles and turtles. Kadru cheated. She ordered her 1,000 Naga sons to coil around the horse's tail so that it may appear black. When they denied, she gave them a curse. Afraid of that, they did what their mother had asked. Vinita became a slave. This fulfills Aruna's curse for his mother, which said that she'll become the slave of the woman she sought to equal for 500 years. 500 years later. Garuda is born. Now let's mention some feats of Garuda. His birth shook the worlds. Gods mistook him for Agni Dev himself. He defeats all the gods, outspeeds Indra, steals Amrit, and then becomes Vishnu's Vahan. After hearing about his mother, he then saves his mother by giving the Nagas Amrit. हालांकि जैसे ही गरुड़ नागों को अमृत देते हैं, इंद्रदेव स्प्लिट सेकंड में वहां से वो अमृत वापस हेवन में ले जाते हैं. And thus, the story of Vinita and Kadru now comes to an end. Like, share and subscribe for more videos like this every month. अगर आप लोगों को ये वीडियो बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छी लगी हो तो कमेंट्स में अपना फेवरेट पार्ट भी लिख देना. हरिओम.